Welcome to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. Over 13,000 feet above sea level, high in the rugged Andes Mountains of Bolivia, lie the enigmatic ruins of a prehistoric settlement known as Puma Punku, the Door of the Puma. This ancient site, part of the larger Tiwanaku complex, is marked by a series of intricate stone structures, the precision of which defies conventional understanding. The age and origin of Puma Punku have puzzled archaeologists for generations, but one question looms larger than the rest. Who were the builders of Puma Punku? The conventional archaeological consensus attributes the construction of Puma Punku to the Tiwanaku culture, a pre-Incan civilization that thrived in the Andean region from around 300 to 1000 AD. This theory is largely based on the geographical proximity and stylistic similarities between Puma Punku and other known Tiwanaku sites. However, several aspects of Puma Punku's construction challenge this assumption. Firstly, the precision with which the stones at Puma Punku have been shaped and fitted together is nothing short of astonishing. The structures feature incredibly intricate geometrical patterns, sometimes down to millimeter precision. This level of craftsmanship would be impressive in any era, but to achieve it without the aid of metal tools or even the wheel seems almost incomprehensible. Secondly, the sheer size and weight of the stones used in the construction of Puma Punku boggle the mind. Some of the largest blocks weigh an estimated 130 tons, and yet they have been transported and lifted into place with apparent ease. The nearest quarry from which the andesite stone could have been sourced is located over 10 kilometers away, adding another layer of mystery to the construction process. Finally, radiocarbon dating of organic material found within the site has suggested that Puma Punku might be substantially older than the Tiwanaku culture. Some estimates date the site as far back as 536 AD, predating the Tiwanaku by several centuries. If this is the case, then who were the builders of Puma Punku? Several alternative theories have been proposed to explain the mysteries of Puma Punku. Some argue for the existence of a lost advanced civilization, while others suggest extraterrestrial intervention. While these theories are often met with skepticism, they underscore the enduring enigma of Puma Punku. One thing is certain: the builders of Puma Punku possessed knowledge, skill, and technology far beyond what is conventionally attributed to prehistoric Andean cultures. Regardless of who they were, their legacy is written in stone, a testament to human ingenuity that continues to inspire awe and wonder. Unraveling the mysteries of Puma Punku is not just about identifying a group of ancient builders, it's about understanding our own past and perhaps our future. As we delve deeper into the enigma of Puma Punku, we are exploring not just a physical location, but a fascinating chapter in the story of human civilization. To understand the mystery of Puma Punku, it is essential to delve into the historical and cultural milieu in which it was built. The site is nestled high in the Andean mountains of Bolivia, near the shores of Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. This region has been a cradle of civilization for thousands of years, with human habitation dating back to at least 1500 BC. The Tiwanaku culture, named after the archaeological site of Tiwanaku near Puma Punku, dominated this region from around 300 to 1000 AD. This civilization, despite its high altitude and harsh climate, achieved remarkable feats in agriculture, developing complex irrigation systems and terraced fields that allowed them to sustain dense populations. Their society was highly organized, with evidence of significant social stratification. This is seen in their art and architecture, which often depicted hierarchical arrangements of figures, suggesting a complex socio-political structure. The Tiwanaku were also skilled artisans, producing intricate pottery, textiles, and metalwork. However, their most enduring legacy lies in their monumental architecture. The remnants of their grand ceremonial centers, such as the Akapana Pyramid and the Kalasasaya Temple at the Tiwanaku site, bear testament to their advanced building techniques. They were masters of stone cutting, able to shape and fit huge blocks of stone with extraordinary precision. Yet despite these accomplishments, the Tiwanaku culture presents an enigma. The sophistication of their building techniques as seen at Puma Punku, seems to be at odds with the level of technological development typically associated with prehistoric Andean cultures. While they had a rudimentary understanding of metallurgy, primarily working with gold, silver, and bronze, they did not possess iron tools or the wheel, which are often considered prerequisites for such advanced construction. Moreover, the sudden disappearance of the Tiwanaku culture around 1000 AD adds another layer of mystery. After flourishing for several centuries, their civilization went into abrupt decline. Various theories have been put forward to explain this collapse, ranging from environmental changes, such as prolonged drought or flooding, to internal social unrest. Yet, the exact cause remains elusive. In this intriguing historical context, the question of who built Puma Punku becomes even more tantalizing. If it wasn't the Tiwanaku, as suggested by the radiocarbon dating, then who could it have been? An earlier yet-to-be-discovered civilization? Visitors from other parts of the world? Or perhaps, as some speculate, beings from another planet? The quest to solve this riddle takes us deeper into the labyrinth of our past, shedding light on the extraordinary capabilities of our ancestors and challenging our assumptions about the trajectory of human civilization. The discovery of Puma Punku and the questions it posed about human history might have remained confined to the scholarly circles of archaeologists and historians were it not for the intervention of a series of influential figures and texts that propelled the site into the limelight. Swiss author Erich von Däniken was among the first to popularize the enigma of Puma Punku. In his 1968 book Chariots of the Gods, von Däniken proposed that the structures and artifacts found at Puma Punku could not have been produced by any known human civilization of the time. He suggested instead that they might be evidence of extraterrestrial visitors. Despite widespread criticism from the scientific community, von Däniken's theories captured the public imagination, setting the stage for decades of speculation and debate about Puma Punku. Another significant figure in the unfolding story of Puma Punku is Bolivian researcher and author Bernardo Biados. Biados has spent decades studying the site and its artifacts, advocating for the recognition of Puma Punku as a World Heritage Site. His work has provided valuable insights into the possible cultural and historical context of Puma Punku, even as it challenges conventional theories. Ancient texts have also played a crucial role in shaping our understanding of Puma Punku. The Spanish chronicler Pedro Cieza de León, who journeyed through the region in the 16th century, left detailed descriptions of the ruins, which have been invaluable in reconstructing the site's past. More recently, the thorough documentation of Puma Punku by the Institute of Andean Studies and the Bolivian Institute of Archaeology has added depth and precision to our knowledge about the site. Perhaps most tantalizing of all are the myths and legends of the local Aymara people. Passed down through generations, these oral traditions speak of a time when gods walked the earth and of a catastrophic event that led to the abandonment of Puma Punku. While the details vary, these stories often feature a great flood and the sudden disappearance of a powerful civilization. These individuals, texts, and myths have not only brought the riddle of Puma Punku to a wider audience, but have also enriched our understanding of the site. They have opened up new avenues of inquiry, challenged established theories, and kept the quest for answers alive. Even as they've sparked controversy and debate, they've also underscored the enduring allure of Puma Punku and the tantalizing mysteries it holds. As we delve deeper into these, we continue to unravel the fascinating story of this enigmatic site and its place in human history. Despite the wealth of research surrounding Puma Punku, the site presents several anomalies that challenge conventional historical narratives. These anomalies, which have intrigued researchers and sparked countless theories, revolve around the construction techniques, the precision of the stonework, and the cultural context of the site. The first anomaly lies in the construction techniques used at Puma Punku. Many of the stone blocks found at the site weigh over 100 tons, leading to questions about how such massive stones were transported and positioned with the tools available to a pre-Incan civilization. Moreover, the stones are cut and fitted together with an extraordinary degree of precision, suggesting the use of advanced technology that seems out of place in a society that had not yet developed the wheel or a written language. Some stones at Puma Punku feature complex interlocking shapes and precision-drilled holes, with an accuracy that would be challenging to achieve even with modern machinery. The irregular shapes of the stones indicate that they were intended to interlock, suggesting a complex design plan that challenges assumptions about the technological capabilities of the builders. The level of craftsmanship and sophistication in these stones has led some researchers, including Eric von Daniken, to propose that the builders may have had access to advanced technology, possibly of extraterrestrial origin. The second anomaly revolves around the cultural context of Puma Punku. The site appears to have been abandoned suddenly and inexplicably. The unfinished state of many of the stones and buildings suggests that the site was in the process of construction when it was deserted. Furthermore, there is a notable absence of everyday artifacts, such as pottery and tools, which are typically found at archaeological sites. This lack of cultural material has left a void of information about the people who built Puma Punku and their way of life, further deepening the enigma of the site. Finally, the oral traditions of the local Aymara people, which speak of gods and a catastrophic flood, introduce another layer of mystery to Puma Punku. These stories, while rich in cultural significance, challenge conventional historical timelines and suggest a far older origin for the site than current archaeological evidence supports. These anomalies have fueled a wide range of theories about the builders of Puma Punku, from the conventional to the controversial. While the scientific community largely dismisses claims of extraterrestrial involvement, there is a consensus that the site holds important clues about a lost civilization and its advanced technological capabilities. The question of who built Puma Punku, how they achieved such extraordinary feats of engineering, and why they abandoned the site, remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. In the pursuit of truth, scientific scrutiny is paramount, and so, the mystery of Puma Punku is continually put under the microscope of modern technology and scientific methods in hopes of unraveling its secrets. Carbon dating, for instance, has been instrumental in establishing a timeline for the site. The most widely accepted dating places the construction of Puma Punku at around 536, 600 AD during the Tiwanaku Empire. Yet these dates are derived from organic material found near the site, not the stones themselves, leaving room for debate. The precision and complexity of the architecture at Puma Punku have given rise to conjectures that perhaps the builders possessed advanced technology, possibly even of extraterrestrial origin. However, no physical artifacts or technological remnants have been found to lend support to this hypothesis. Furthermore, the absence of everyday items typically associated with habitation, such as pottery and tools, creates a conundrum. Without these cultural artifacts, our understanding of the builders and their society remains incomplete. DNA analysis could potentially provide insights into the ethnic and genetic lineage of the builders. However, the lack of human remains at the site leaves scientists with little material to work with. Some researchers have proposed that the builders of Puma Punku might have been part of larger migratory patterns across the pre-Columbian Americas. Yet, without DNA evidence, these theories remain largely speculative. Symbols and iconography could offer significant clues about the cultural and religious practices of the builders. However, Puma Punku is curiously devoid of decorative elements or inscriptions, contrary to what one might expect from a significant ceremonial site. This lack of symbolic material further compounds the enigma. The architecture of Puma Punku itself is a paradox. The high level of craftsmanship evident in the stone blocks, with their intricate interlocking designs and precision-drilled holes, suggests a sophisticated understanding of engineering principles. Yet this level of technological sophistication seems at odds with what is known about the Tiwanaku Empire. This dichotomy raises questions about the nature of knowledge transmission in the ancient world. While many aspects of Puma Punku remain shrouded in mystery, the ongoing analysis and reinterpretation of existing evidence, coupled with advances in technology and archaeological methods, continue to shed new light on this fascinating site. The quest for answers persists, driven by the desire to understand the past, the people who shaped it, and the legacy they left behind. Each piece of evidence brings us a step closer to unmasking the enigma of Puma Punku and the identity of its builders. The enigma surrounding Puma Punku naturally invites a host of theories, some more controversial than others. However, mainstream academia has been consistent in its pushback against certain hypotheses, particularly those proposing extraterrestrial or lost civilization involvement. Academics and institutions argue that such theories often rely on a lack of understanding or oversimplification of the complex processes involved in ancient construction techniques. While the precision and complexity of Puma Punku's architecture are undoubtedly exceptional, this does not necessarily imply the hand of an advanced, unknown civilization or extraterrestrial intervention. Scholars point to many other examples of precise and complex ancient architecture around the world, built by civilizations with known historical records and without the need for advanced technology. These include the pyramids of Egypt, the intricate stonework of the Incas, and the colossal statues of Easter Island. In each case, the local inhabitants demonstrated remarkable ingenuity and skill in overcoming the architectural challenges they faced, using tools and techniques available to them at the time. Critics also contest the notion that the Tiwanaku Empire lacked the technological prowess to construct Puma Punku, pointing to evidence of their extensive knowledge of agriculture, metallurgy, and hydraulic engineering. They argue that this civilization, like many others, possessed a sophisticated understanding of their environment, and used this knowledge to shape and manipulate it in extraordinary ways. Skeptics further challenge the idea of a missing link in the historical record, suggesting that the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. The harsh environmental conditions around Puma Punku, including weathering and looting over the centuries, could have led to the degradation or disappearance of artifacts and structures that might have provided more insight into the builders. The resistance to alternative theories is not an attempt to suppress creativity or constrain the investigation within rigid parameters. Rather, it is a call for rigorous scientific inquiry, grounded in empirical evidence and methodical analysis. It is an insistence on not filling gaps in knowledge with speculation or unproven assumptions, but persevering in the quest for verifiable facts. However, the debate surrounding Puma Punku is not a mere academic exercise. It also raises profound questions about the interpretation of history and cultural heritage. Theories that attribute the construction of Puma Punku to extraterrestrial or lost civilizations can inadvertently undermine the achievements of indigenous cultures and their contributions to human knowledge and civilization. This is why many scholars and institutions are determined to challenge such theories, to ensure that the remarkable legacy of the ancient builders of Puma Punku is appropriately recognized and respected. In examining the symbolic, religious, or metaphysical implications of Puma Punku, one can't help but be drawn into a rich tapestry of human spirituality and cosmology. The ruins are not just an architectural marvel, but a testament to the intricate belief systems of the Tiwanaku people. Puma Punku, in the native Aymara language, translates to the door of the puma. The puma, in Andean cosmology, was a revered symbol of strength, cunning, and astuteness, often associated with earthly matters. This suggests that Puma Punku might have been conceptualized as a spiritual gateway between the earthly realm and that of the divine. The precision and alignment of the structures at Puma Punku also hint at a deep understanding of astronomical phenomena. Much like many ancient cultures, the Tiwanaku people were likely keen observers of the stars and the cosmos. The sophisticated layout of the site suggests a deliberate positioning in accordance with celestial bodies, which would have had profound religious and metaphysical significance. This could imply that Puma Punku was not just a place of worship, but also an observatory, a calendar, or even a sacred map of the cosmos. The intricate carvings found at Puma Punku are also steeped in symbolism. The recurring motifs of condors, pumas, and serpents are believed to represent the three levels of the Andean cosmos: the sky, the earth, and the underworld, respectively. These symbols provide a glimpse into the Tiwanaku's perception of the universe and their place within it, shaped by a profound reverence for nature and its cyclical processes. The Tiwanaku civilization's complex metaphysical worldview is further evidenced in their creation myth. According to their oral tradition, the world was created by Viracocha, a deity who emerged from Lake Titicaca, located near Puma Punku. Viracocha then created the sun, moon, and stars, and breathed life into stones, transforming them into people. This narrative reflects a deeply ingrained belief in the power of transformation and the interconnectedness of all life forms, themes that resonate strongly with the monumental stonework of Puma Punku. These interpretations, however, are not definitive. The lack of written records and the extensive damage to the site over centuries has left many aspects of Puma Punku shrouded in mystery. Yet, even in its fragmented state, Puma Punku stands as an enduring testament to our ancestors' quest for understanding and connection with the cosmos. It is a silent relic of a time when humans sought to mirror the heavens on Earth, creating monumental structures that served as bridges between the terrestrial and the celestial, the human and the divine. In the modern era, the enigmatic ruins of Puma Punku have found their way into mainstream consciousness, becoming a fascinating staple in popular culture, particularly in the realm of alternative history and pseudoscience. The site's intricate stonework and the mystery surrounding its builders have fueled a wealth of speculation, often venturing into the realm of extraterrestrial theories. Such theories first gained traction in the late 1960s with the publication of Erich von Daniken's controversial book, Chariots of the Gods. The author postulated that many ancient monuments, Puma Punku included, were the handiwork of technologically advanced extraterrestrials. His theories, while widely criticized by mainstream academia, did find a receptive audience among curious readers, sparking a renewed interest in ancient mysteries. This extraterrestrial hypothesis found its way into the film and television industry as well. The History Channel's long-running series, Ancient Aliens, has devoted several episodes to exploring Puma Punku. The show presents theories that the site's complex masonry and advanced architectural design suggest influence from beings beyond our planet. While these theories are largely dismissed by mainstream archaeologists and historians, they continue to captivate a segment of viewers. The rise of social media platforms like YouTube has given these alternative theories a new platform for propagation. The site's mysterious aura and architectural marvels are often discussed and dissected in countless videos, bolstering the site's popularity and intrigue. Puma Punku has become a favorite topic among enthusiasts of ancient mysteries, with many channels dedicated to exploring its enigmatic past. This modern fascination with Puma Punku has also permeated literature, with numerous books and articles examining its mysteries. Authors like Graham Hancock in his book Fingerprints of the Gods have explored the possibility of a lost, technologically advanced civilization being responsible for the site's construction. Puma Punku's influence extends to alternative communities as well, including those interested in ancient astronaut theories, lost civilizations, and New Age spirituality. Its enigmatic nature and architectural prowess serve as a catalyst for discussions on human origins, cosmic connections, and the potential for lost knowledge. These communities often regard Puma Punku as evidence of a forgotten chapter of human history, one that challenges conventional narratives. Despite the lack of consensus on who the builders of Puma Punku were, or how they achieved such architectural feats, its presence in popular culture is undeniable. Through books, films, television, and online platforms, Puma Punku continues to captivate and inspire, serving as a testament to the enduring human fascination with ancient mysteries and our place in the cosmos. Its architectural grandeur and the enigma of its origins continue to fuel speculation and debate, ensuring its place in the annals of humanity's most intriguing archaeological sites. As captivating as the conventional theories surrounding Puma Punku are, there exists a plethora of fringe theories that take our understanding of this ancient site to new dimensions. These theories, while speculative and largely unsupported by academic consensus, are compelling in their audacity and imagination. They propose explanations that go beyond the terrestrial, invoking interstellar intervention, time manipulation, interdimensional beings, and secret ancient bloodlines. One of the most famous of these is the ancient astronaut theory, which posits that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past and imparted advanced knowledge to early civilizations. Proponents of this theory point to the technological prowess required to build Puma Punku as evidence of alien intervention. They argue that the precision-cut blocks, the intricacy of the stone carvings, and the advanced engineering skills needed to construct such a site are far beyond the capabilities of the people living in the region at the time. This theory has been popularized by television shows like Ancient Aliens and has found a substantial following. Critics, however, point to a lack of hard evidence and assert that such theories undermine the creativity and ingenuity of ancient human civilizations. Another intriguing fringe theory is that of time manipulation. Some believe that the builders of Puma Punku had access to technology or knowledge that allowed them to manipulate time. This, they argue, could explain the rapid construction of the site and the advanced techniques used in the stonework. However, like the ancient astronaut theory, this idea lacks empirical evidence and is generally not accepted by mainstream academics. Then there is the theory of interdimensional beings. Some proponents suggest that the builders of Puma Punku were not of this dimension. They propose that these beings had the ability to cross dimensional barriers and interact with our reality. The intricate stonework and the complex engineering feats displayed at Puma Punku, they argue, are indicators of knowledge far beyond human understanding. Finally, there is the theory of hidden bloodlines. This idea posits that the builders of Puma Punku were part of a secret lineage of humans who possessed advanced knowledge and skills. This lineage, some suggest, has been lost to history, but its legacy can be seen in the architectural marvels left behind. Each of these theories, while fascinating, is highly speculative and lacks the empirical evidence necessary for widespread academic acceptance. They do, however, reflect the deep fascination and curiosity that Puma Punku inspires. The site's enigmatic nature and the mystery of its builders continue to fuel speculation and debate, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of ancient civilizations and our place in the cosmos. Regardless of their veracity, these fringe theories underscore the power of Puma Punku to inspire wonder, awe, and endless speculation. As we draw our exploration of Puma Punku to a close, a reflective silence seems to settle. The echoes of the ancient site's vast enigma reverberate within us, leaving us with more questions than answers. Theories, no matter how intriguing or outlandish, cannot fully illuminate the shadowed corners of Puma Punku's past. The builders, their technology, their methods, all remain enshrouded in mystery. We are left to sift through the remnants of an ancient civilization, piecing together fragments of a past that seems to slip further away the more we seek to grasp it. The obscurity surrounding Puma Punku poses profound implications. If the fringe theories were true, if extraterrestrial beings or interdimensional travelers were indeed the architects of this ancient marvel, we would be forced to reevaluate our understanding of human history, of our own capabilities and potential. It would suggest that we are not alone in the universe, that our reality is merely one thread woven into a complex tapestry of existence. We would have to grapple with the notion that we are not the pinnacle of intelligence and innovation, but rather one small piece in a cosmic puzzle. Conversely, if the mainstream academics are correct, if Puma Punku was indeed the work of an ancient human civilization, it would be a testament to the astonishing potential of our species. It would imply that we, as humans, are capable of feats of engineering and construction that baffle even our modern minds. It would speak to a lost wisdom, a forgotten skill that was once within our grasp. It would challenge us to rediscover these latent abilities, to reach back through the fog of history and reclaim our heritage. As we stand in the shadow of Puma Punku, the enigma of its construction serves as a mirror, reflecting back our own ignorance and curiosity. It stands as a silent challenge, an invitation to delve deeper into the mysteries of our past, our potential, and our place in the cosmos. It is a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity, to our relentless quest for understanding. In the end, while we may never fully uncover the secrets of Puma Punku, the journey of inquiry it inspires is itself a valuable endeavor. It pushes us to question, to explore, to challenge our assumptions. It encourages us to look beyond the confines of our own understanding, to entertain the possibility of the extraordinary, and to continue probing the depths of our collective past. So we leave Puma Punku not with definitive answers, but with a renewed sense of wonder, a deepened curiosity, and an invigorated desire to continue our search for understanding. As we step away from its ancient stones, we step into a world of possibility, a world where the secrets of our past continue to shape the trajectory of our future. Puma Punku, in all its mystery, leaves us with the reminder that our journey of discovery is far from over. Indeed, it has only just begun. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast on Patreon. Subscribe now.